I tried growing 4 fennel plants in just one fabric grow bag and honestly, I didn't expect this result. I thought some of them will struggle, maybe 1 or 2 will survive, but all 4 grew beautifully. So today I will show you how to grow fennel in pots successfully, what I've learned from this little experiment, and at the end, we will make a super simple and delicious fennel recipe together. Fennel is one of those plants people think needs a big garden bed, but it actually does really well in containers, as long as you give it the right conditions. I used a fabric grow bag about 30 cm deep, filled with a loose, well-drained mix of compost and potting soil. The key is to avoid compact soil. Fennel needs space for its bulb to expand freely. It needs at least 6 hours of sun a day to grow thick, juicy bulbs. For watering, it prefers consistent moisture but never waterlogged soil. I water whenever the few centimeters started to feel dry, usually every couple of days in warm weather. Overwatering can cause rot, while letting it dry too much can make it bolt and flower early. The variety I grew is Florence Fennel or Finocchio, the classic type for farming those beautiful round bulbs. Compact varieties like Romanesco or Perfection also do great in containers, but avoid wild or bronze fennel. They are more for leaves than bulbs. Fennel is a bit of a loner in the garden. It releases compounds that slow down nearby plants, so don't grow it with beans, tomatoes or most herbs. Instead, give it its own pot or place it near plants that don't mind distance, like dill or leafy greens. On the bright side, fennels attract tons of pollinators and beneficial insects. In my experiment, I planted 4 seedlings close together just to see what would happen. I expected competition, but to my surprise they all thrived. Each bulb grew about the size of a tennis ball, round, crisp and full of flavor. I think the fabric bag really helped. It lets air reach the roots and prevents them from circling like in plastic pots. If you try this at home, start from seed or small transplants in early spring or late summer. Fennel prefers cooler weather, around 15 to 20 degrees, so avoid sowing in heat wave. And don't transplant too often. Fennel hates root disturbance. After 10 to 12 weeks, the bulbs were ready to harvest. Instead of pruning the plants, I cut them at the base, just above the soil, and let the roots in place. Then I trim the fronds. The bulbs for cooking, the fronds for garnish or salads. Even the stalks can flavor soups or go straight to the compost. Now the best part, let's cook. I finely sliced my fresh fennel bulb. Added a drizzle of olive oil, a squeeze of lemon juice, a pinch of salt and some freshly ground pepper. That's it, simple, pure and delicious. Growing it myself makes it taste even better. So yes, growing fennel in pots absolutely works. Choose the right variety, give it sun, regular water and loose soil. And it will reward you with beautiful, fragrant bulbs. If you enjoyed this little experiment, don't forget to like, subscribe and tell me in the comment if you ever try growing fennel in containers. See you next time and happy growing!